What's up?
Not much. How are you, man?
Pretty good. Looking for a buddy.
I could be a buddy.
I'm good, man.
All right. Good luck out there. Hey folks, Dave, the not so evil Viking 13, here in my first few minutes of Sony Online Entertainment's zombie MMO early access game, H1Z1. In this video, I'm not going to talk about the honestly absolute train wreck that launch day was. It's actually almost 3 a.m. where I am. The game was supposed to launch at 12 p.m. just because, I mean, it's early access. It's an alpha, that kind of thing is expected. I'm also not going to be talking about the current firestorm of controversy regarding player item drops that you can actually pay for, because I think that needs to be covered in a separate video. For now, I'm just going to focus on my first impressions after many years of playing both the DayZ mod, DayZ standalone, Nether, the Warzy, State of Decay, and quite a few open world zombie games. I'm gonna adjust my mouse a bit more here. Definitely cranked up a bit high. Turn the ambient sound down a bit. Music down a bit. Graphics set to high. Someone was just talking to me. Hey, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Alright, there's our first derpy survivor. I guess we'll keep heading this way. For first impressions, let's just start with the graphics. It's actually quite nice. It reminds me a lot of State of Decay. Rain's a bit, I guess, mismatched compared to my player camera. It kind of feels like it's floating out there. Feels a bit disconnected with the environment, but I like the fog a lot. And I really like the ambient sound effects. Very immersive. I like that a lot. There are wolves everywhere. It's like the long dark all over again. Pressing tab. I have full health, full stamina, 80% food and hydration. I have a flashlight, belt, striped t-shirt, and some brown jeans. Here's where I can buy event tickets, airdrops, and crate keys. Some of that free-to-play stuff creeping up right there. Definitely not interested in that anytime soon. I want to see how the game is. Looks like sprinting is only a mild speed bump. And have I found a vehicle already? Oh, hey.
Hey. What's up?
Not much. How are you, man?
Pretty good. Looking for a buddy.
I could be a buddy.
I'm good, man.
All right. Good luck out there. Player density seems to be pretty extreme, although we are in the spawn areas, I would assume. This Jeep needs batteries or a battery and spark plugs. Huh. Let's get off of the beaten path, seeing there's so many people through here. I'll just check a couple of areas right here. There's our first zombie. Going off in the wrong direction. one now staring at me. I don't know if the wolves are going to be any better, though. H1Z1 was, of course, announced in April of 2014. It was originally slated to release within 4 to 6 weeks, but was delayed quite a few times. That's definitely alright by me. 2014 was a year of rushed games, and any time at this point that a developer decides to hold off a bit longer, that's honestly a good sign in my eyes. Yeah, really not sold on this rain effect, but I definitely like the fog and those ambient sounds. Okay, cool. I can press E on small trees to get wooden sticks. That should bring me some crafting options. Let's see, crafting. Wood stick. Can be used to make structures, traps, and tools. The recipes that I know are bandage, campfire, metal bar, wood plank, wood stick. Select inventory items to discover new crafting recipes. Wooden arrow, okay. Bungee sticks. Can I add a flare to that too? No. Bit of a graphic stutter when you grab those sticks. I think that's all we can find there. Ooh, a house in the woods. Several houses in the woods. Oh yeah, we got a whole neighborhood here. Trying to find the button for third person. E, search wrecked truck. Nothing there. I like the sound change when you're under a building. Is there a field of view option? Because this field of view, yeah, it feels really tight. Oh, did it actually change anything? Yeah, I think it did. Found a green beanie. I swear I heard some footsteps outside. Got some tools down here. That's a zombie. Is that an axe? Wooden axe. Nice. Not sold on that encounter music, but I like the creepy atmosphere. Let's turn that music down just a bit, because I think it's just a bit heavy-handed. I think the rain and the solitude and the zombies are actually more than enough of a threatening atmosphere without the music. Nothing in the dresser. Another cabinet there. Zombie looks like he wants a piece of me. It's hard to tell what's zombies and what's players in the distance. Ah, cabinet, stay up. Okay, so you hold it down to search. Now you just press it to search. Immunity boosters. I'll use that. Seems to be just a bit of inventory lag, but seeing that servers just went live, that's also not surprising. I don't think the field of view is actually changing anything. Those zombies sure sound close, though. God. Oh gosh. What's he doing? It's like the world's toughest zombie. Ah! Ah, he's phasing! He's phasing! I like the ragdoll. Definitely some lag. We'll have to revisit this and see how it is when it's not launch day, right as all the servers go live. Okay, cool. There's my flashlight. Back door. I'm not sure if the flashlight requires batteries. Closet. Nice. It'd be awesome to hide in the closet. Somebody else was searching the house. Maybe better armed than you are. I think the sun is starting to come up here. Is that a gopher? Or a rabbit of some kind? This is a nice little neighborhood right here. Scrap metal. My jeans are almost full of scrap metal now. What can I discover with scrap metal? Metal bracket. Metal shard. Makeshift hatchet. What's that noise I keep hearing? Found a tan cap. Not sure where it went though. Now, in case I didn't mention it earlier, I'm going into this with just a slight amount of knowledge about H1Z1. I've purposely been avoiding most of the live streams and the information about the game. I am familiar with survival games, as I've mentioned already, and I wanted to figure out how easy H1Z1 is to pick up just on its own. So far, the answer to that is pretty easy. The inventory and the UI is pretty intuitive. I'm going to drop that axe and pick up this one. Ooh, multivitamins. And see if that axe has more durability. Just a little bit. As far as modeling and texturing goes, the texture work is a little bit low resolution and a bit simplistic. The shading that you guys see there in the corners is actually the real-time ambient occlusion. That shading is not actually in the textures. There's a bit of an issue with my camera field of view with object pop-in too. If you look as I look to the right there, yeah, just a slight problem with how the camera is culling objects within my visible range. Things are just popping a bit. Ooh, zombie on the hill. The modeling is a little simplistic, but it gets the job done. It's not super important for an open world game to have, you know, FPS level graphics. It's just not expected. The lighting is a bit flat though. The interior of this house is just kind of flatly lit. It would be cool to see some more shading going on. Oh man, those zombie footsteps. He's hungry. I do love the atmosphere here. The overgrown yards, the abandoned cars, the wildlife just in the neighborhood. Oh, cool. F11 is the double fingers. That is also definitely my screenshot key. Let's see if I can get out of here without getting mauled. Oh, I'm very thirsty. Very tired. Don't need more scrap metal right now. I need a water source. Can I drink from toilets Fallout style? Back door's open. I like the amount of enterable rooms and doors. Oh man, I can't drink from the toilet. I haven't found anything to drink yet. Those zombies definitely want in. Hello. 1911. Drop all this scrap metal. Oh, it's actually in my shirt. It was just a bit laggy. I'll put my flashlight away. M1911, and look at that, the hammer is cocked correctly. The M1911 is a single action pistol. That means when you pull the trigger, the only action that happens is it drops the hammer and fires the round in the chamber. So in order for it to fire, the hammer has to be cocked. Whoops. Don't want to ignite the lighter, let's take it. Someone's home office there. Navy t-shirt. I'm gonna shred my old t-shirt. Take the navy one. Nice. Alright, water. Come on, water. Yeah, she's definitely empty, but... let me drink from the toilet. I am starving and dehydrated. Wait, it's raining outside. Is there a way that I could drink the rain? Tell you what, guys, let's head to some low places here. Look for a water source. The environment is overall very interesting for a game world. There's lots of alleyways and interesting hills and houses to look at. But I would argue that the environment as a whole is not super convincing. It looks like a video game environment. Like I said, it's an interesting environment, just not something that I would consider very convincing. It does do a good job of putting across that abandoned feeling now, so props for that. I think all it really needs is a bit more of some natural land formations, gullies, and smaller hills, and just the way that real-world terrain is shaped versus these kind of video game style rounded off hills everywhere. It's just kind of a dead giveaway of a video game environment art brush tool. But to be fair, I have done environment art for video games and other real-world 3D applications before, so I definitely notice it more than most people will. Just that the overall terrain shape tends to be a bit video gamey and artificial with those rounded hill shapes. Down to 70% health. I do like how unique these houses are so far. You know, obviously the countertops and everything else is all the same modeling, but the layouts have been very different so far, and very, very fun to explore. Ah, back door's open. Oh, a tactical backpack. Come on, water. Nothing. Stagnant water. At this point, I will take it. That is a very cool rain sound effect from the inside of the house. I've drank all the water. I'm now at 28% hydration. Very low on energy though. I need to find some food. Might check that last house and then head off into the woods. Got a zombie out there. And an abandoned campsite here at the end of the street. I'm gonna actually go this way. Explosive barrel. Tan cap. I think I'll wear that instead of the beanie. The inventory is pretty intuitive with the dragging and dropping. I want that machete. There's a backpack outside too. What is this? Looks like some kind of wrench used as a weapon or for repairing vehicles. Okay. Hydration is still an issue for me though. Oh, hello. 308 caliber hunting rifle. I'm going to assume that you're empty. You got a scope though. Whew. Bit of a render error there. So weapons seem to be pretty easy to come by. Doesn't take too long to find them. But ammo appears to be another matter entirely. Not one sign of ammo so far. I'm gonna definitely carefully check all of these surfaces as I search these houses, though. Another closet to hide in. And more water. All in one cold medicine, too. Stagnant water. Best to purify it before you drink it, but I'm starving and thirsty. My health's down to 20%. If I find no food at all, I'm going to be dead within just a few minutes here. There's no real indication that you're losing health. That could be a bit more clear. %10 health. It looks like I am going to starve to death. My goal is going to be to get to the woods so no one else can find my loot. Who knows, I might catch a rabbit or something out here. %6 health. I think this is the end, guys. The graphics in H1Z1 are interesting. They're not really cartoonish, but they're not really photorealistic either. They're an unusual middle ground, really. Oh, any food left in that can? Mom's chunk tuna and water. Oh, I'm starving. I'm eating it right now. 0% health. But I have food and water. Am I gonna make it? Oh, if I survived, I can't believe it. %0 health. And I find a campsite with beans. I might just survive to loot another day. That's really cool that you can just find a campsite like that with loot laying out in the open realistically around a campfire. Very cool touch. And in this case, a life-saving touch. Nothing in that crate. Tackle box is empty. What's in the barrel? It's got a cool damage texture to it. Okay, let's not push it. I'm still very hungry and thirsty. Ooh, a wood stove. Looks like most of this has been eaten already. Food and water. Still, by far, my top priorities. Stylistically, this game definitely reminds me of State of Decay, which I really enjoyed. And if I can find that police car here in H1Z1, it really will be like my State of Decay experience. I drove that police car everywhere. that? Oh, empty bottle. I can use the rifle to scout. Although I'm not really sure why so many people were just camping out here in the fields. That's a bit random. My food is only at 17%. Gonna need to find some more. Quickly. All kinds of good stuff back here. None of it useful, apparently. That's some random camper decorations. Full-size furniture, alright. Can I climb up there? I'm gonna say no. Let's pull a daisy here and follow the power lines. I've talked a bit about graphics and sound now, so let's talk about performance. On my GTX 970 at 2560 by 1440, a unusually high resolution. On all high settings, I think very high even. No, just high. Yeah, it's high and then ultra. So on high settings, while recording with the VFW H264 codec at full resolution, I'm still maintaining about 43 FPS in game, and of course a solid 30 for the recording. Somebody coming up the road here. Performance really hasn't dipped. I had a few spots that were in the upper 20s, 28, 29 briefly, but for the most part it stayed consistent. Hey man, what's up?
Like water? Do you have some like water?
I'm actually
like
out.
1% water. Oh hey, come here. You got a bunch of stuff I'm about to buy, so I'm gonna give you my things.
Are you totally out of water, I guess?
Yeah, I'm at like 1% and I'm really low on health, so.
Yeah, I'm at 18% and I'm out of the good stuff. I'm out of food too. Does your friend want anything? I got some extra stuff too. I'm probably not going to make it much longer.
Oh, he's not my friend.
Whoa!
He's trying to kill me.
Oh, I'm definitely dead. I went flying. Oh, this is cool. I can watch. I can't tell who won. Well guys, that is my first life in H1Z1 after staying up late and waiting for the servers to recover. Hope you guys have enjoyed this first look at the game. It is definitely fun, and in my opinion far superior to the other DayZ contenders that have come along, like Nether and what was originally the War Z. This actually appears to have a lot more potential. There are definitely weaknesses, but the lack of lag, the decent frame rate, and the sheer amount of crafting options and the sheer amount of zombies that are going to be in game. Okay, well, there's some lag right there. Oh my. Yeah, like I said though, I think it's got potential. Let me eat some blackberries here. I do hope that visually they go even further in the stylized direction. They're already kind of in this strange no man's land between realism and a more stylized, illustrated look. I think that could be pushed further to stylized more easily and still be a lot of fun and look quite good. I think once again, State of Decay is a great example of that. This water does not look great. I think I just found a seam, yeah, in the water plane. Just alpha things. So a lot of you might be asking, is it worth your $20 or $40? Well, I don't know yet, because I do have some reservations about some of the policies for things like the airdrops in the game and other monetization methods. And of course, the launch night has been rough, so it's really difficult to say at this point. I'm hoping to talk more about those monetization issues in the future. And I'm sure that there's plenty that you can look at right now about that really rough launch day. But like I said at the beginning, that's not to be unexpected. This is an alpha early access game, and it was immensely popular on day one. Of course, there are going to be server issues. I mean, if Halo 5 is broken on day one, this, I think, everyone saw coming. Oh, wait. Can I punch the deer? Ah, deer screams! Deer crimes! Ah, I feel horrible! Can I even... Oh, I have no tools to... Oh no, I can't get any meat off the body. I'm just a terrible person. Tell you what, guys, before I go, let me find a simple weapon and fight some zombies for you guys. Ooh, I think we have a gas station up here. Come on, vehicle or weapon. And hopefully some zombies to fight. Oh yeah, there's zombies. Who left this barrel burning out here? That's not safety. And I have angered the horde. Uh-oh. Zombies in the back. Zombies are a bit passive. They just kind of creepily stare at you. Somebody robbed this place clean. Come on, weapon. Machete. Now we're talking. I'll search just for a second here. See if there's anything better just lying around. Well, that's not a safe place for your electrical box. Master bedroom next to the bed. Don't think that texture is supposed to be there. It's like a rainbow color on the faucet. Oh man, sun's going down. Oh come on, this place has plenty of water. And plenty of trash in the corners too. A backpack. Oh well. Let's put the looting aside and fight some zombies. Some satisfying impact sounds. Oh! Not sure how it hit me there. Bit of desync or lag, possibly. Machete's not bad. Oh, there's a horde. Wait, is there somebody over here? Is that a zombie or a player running? I honestly can't tell. Zombie, I think? There definitely appears to be some AI issues related to the lag. Hey man. I thought I saw somebody getting chased. You alright?
Yeah, I'm good, bro.
Alright, good luck out there. I'm gonna take on a few more of these zombies. It's a Jeep. Looks like it's the cooperative age where everybody's... Here comes the horde. Well, one at a time here. Ooh, now they're getting to my health. Not really seeing any horde behavior from them though. They don't appear to cooperate a whole lot. Oh, I am bleeding just a bit, it looks like. Let's unpack that gauze and use it to bandage. There we go. I'm now healing. That's a look at one of the vehicles driving by. A bit of the zombie combat, a bit of the lag. This is definitely the basis for what could be a fun, casual version of what DayZ currently has to offer. I think my final thoughts for this first impressions are that I could definitely see myself playing H1Z1 right alongside of DayZ as a more casual and just different experience. They are similar games, but by no means are they the same game. And I definitely look forward to seeing both DayZ and H1Z1 continue along their development towards a final release. Once again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all next time.